Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to give you an update with the Beetle Convertible. Excuse me, train going by, typical. Right, to clear the throat, let's get going. Right, so you see the body is in primer at the moment. It's not in full primer. Obviously I filled up the gap on the side here on the hole, and also on the back of the vent there. It splodged the bits. Again on this hole, and again on the front. So the front, obviously where the VW badge would go there in the centre, and the two holes. Okay, so I've mocked up an interior for it. I'll take you in closer. Right, so the driver, there are two holes there. I was going to have a driver and a passenger, but as it's a mock-up interior, I'm still undecisive really whether I should have a driver and a passenger or just a driver. So what I've done is I've made a DIY dashboard, stuck it in on the front. The driver, I positioned the driver so technically the head, when the face when the face goes on, we want the face to look through the windscreen and not be above the windscreen. Therefore the cabin part I've sunk down. This back part is obviously going to sit higher, but the top of this rear section is level with the top of the body there. Not only that, because I put this part on to cover that arch, I need this part to sit underneath it. A bit of masking tape there. So from the top of the body here, both sides here, from there to the top of the wood is 13mm. I'll show you what I've done. So I've positioned the driver in. There is a miniature servo underneath, which is here, and I positioned the head, or the back half of the head, onto the body, like so. There's a bit of 2mm threaded rod there. I'll explain that bit in a minute. But what I want to do is, when the steering servo and this servo are joined together in a Y lead, we need the driver's head to turn with the front wheels. Now I'm not sure which way the wheels are going to turn. If the wheels turn to the left and the driver's head turns to the right, fantastic, and if not, vice versa. So I'm going to join up my little servo checker thingamajiggy. I think it goes this way. We'll find out when it works or not. 6-volt battery pack. And I'll show you what I mean. Oh, look at that. It works. Right, so technically I need the head of the driver to turn like so. Obviously this servo checker imitates the actual into the Y lead, so we know that works. So that is basically to get the head to turn the opposite way to the steering. Possibly they could both turn the same direction, but I won't know until I connect both plugs into a Y lead and then put it into channel 1, and then when I bind the receiver to the handset, I will know which way it turns. Yeah, but as it's a work in progress, and I'll show you what I've done. So I've got this 2mm threaded bar. It's 25mm. For the shoulder of the neck part of the body, it needs to be a 5mm hole, so this M2 nut on the end can pass through it. And then what I've done is I put the nut on, cut a thread into the nylon, and then I took the nut off and then turned it upside down, and then I put the head part of the figure on top, and then I put another 2mm nut, on the end. So in theory I'm locking the part of the head against the two nuts, and then I put this thread through the body into the miniature servo. Yeah, so technically that's what's going on. So yeah, it's just going to be an update. I've mocked up the interior. Like I say, this part at the back needs to be higher. So you can see there, so it sits above the wires on the motor, and the miniature servo there, the little blue one, that sits about 10mm just above the receiver, which is on the left hand side. And for the eagle-eyed amongst you, that is on the ORV chassis, but I won't be entering this one into the speed challenge. So the other thing, I need to strengthen the roof, the front part of the windscreen. Is I've only got to take one rollover. That's going to break and the driver's going to get decapitated. So not looking to do that. Right, that's it. That's going to be a quick update for you now. If I decide to put a passenger in, I will have the passenger head turn possibly opposite to the way the driver's head turns. But other than that, yeah, that's going to be it for now. So like I say, still in the mock-up stage with it. Bit undecisive whether I'm going to have a passenger or not, or just might leave it as just a single dude on his own. Alright, I'll keep you updated with the progress on this one and all the others. And that's going to be a lot for now. I'll see you all soon in the next video. Cheers for now.